Getting rich is easy, but it just matters about you. What's going on, y'all? It's Nate Yaps back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get rich. Now, a lot of y'all feel like, you cannot get rich only because of your, how you grew up or the situation you're in right now. But I promise you, you can get rich. If you think that your options are limited, that will be your life. That will be your outcome. But I'm here to tell you that it's different. Everyone has, open options. Everyone has, unlimited options. So you can go out and do whatever you want and get money. So stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking that you're not going to make it when it comes to being successful, because I promise you, you can become rich. Now, I'm going to explain to you how to become rich and how to become financially stable in some aspects. Now, I got a whiteboard right here. And today, I'm going to show you the difference between two people. Now, I'm going to try to do as best as I can. But here's one person, right? You feel me? And he goes to his 9 to 5. Okay, cool. You already know he goes to his 9 to 5. Now, here's another person. Now, he goes to his 9 to 5, but the difference is when he comes home, he invests his money. So he invests his money. So he invested his money. I don't know, y'all can barely see that, but he invested his money. Now, like I said, most y'all probably going out to eat. Most y'all probably going to the club. Most y'all probably, buying something you see on Amazon, buying you see something on Instagram or something. Now, this guy, he's investing his money into something that's going to make him more money while he's working his 9 to 5. While you or this person, he has his 9 through 5 and he's going to the club. Like I said, he's going to parties. He's, blowing his money on stuff that's not going to make him money back. So where do you think that leads him? And where do you think that leads the other guy? Now, the guy who's just working a 9 to 5 and blowing his money, he's not going to get anywhere. He's not going to become successful. He's not going to become rich. He's always going out to eat instead of buying groceries. He's always taking a girl out instead of investing his money. He's always going out with his friends instead of investing his money. So that is what's leading him to become broke. Now, let's go back to the dude that invests his money. So this guy, he's investing his money right here, right? Now, he can be investing his money into stocks. And like I said, he can make thousands of dollars in return. Because guess what? That little meal that you bought from Subway or wherever, you feel me, TGI Fridays, wherever you order food from, DoorDash, whatever, he's putting into online investments, whether it's $20, all that stuff adds up. You guys got to realize the most money that you really spend is on takeout. You buy a whole lot of food on takeout, and that's how you blow your money. Well, this guy is investing his money, and now over the year, he probably made an extra, I want to say 60K based off the other guy who's working a 9 to 5. So the 9 to 5 guy, like I said, let's say he makes 50K a year. And y'all got to realize 50K is just the bare minimum in the United States. So he makes 50K and the other guy makes 50K. Now, peep this, though. This guy blows his bread when it comes to bills, when it comes to going out like I was talking about. This guy been investing his money. So by the end of the year, he can have double that money. You feel me? He could have 100K. He could even have 250K. You feel me? He can be making bread because he invested his money instead of spending his money on stuff that was not going to make him money back. While this guy, he still ended off with 50K or even less. And he didn't even, put no money to his saving. He probably has a couple $100 to his savings to his name. But other than that, he been going out every single day. And basically that just shows y'all, if you guys are consistently going out, if you guys are consistently blowing your money, bad spending, how are you going to get rich? Because I promise you, getting rich is easy, y'all. You have to understand, it's all about how you invest your time and your money. Instead of going out to the club, instead of going out with your friends, why don't you go wash cars or something? Why don't you go learn a skill? So outside of work, you can go and make some extra money. Because any money you make from your job, okay, cool, I could put some of that to investments. I could go make money outside of my job and put that into investments. And guess what? Now, when that guy that been investing his money, when he's on vacation, you feel me, sunny sun, whatever, however y'all want to see, wherever y'all want to go, when he's on vacation, all this dude got to do is look at his cell phone. Look at his cell phone, and guess what? He is making money while relaxing. You see, he's making thousands of dollars while relaxing. He doesn't have to clock in. He doesn't have to go do any work. Only because back then when he was working his 9 to 5, he was investing his time and his money right, instead of the other dude who was consistently working a 9 to 5, always going out, always partying, always, taking girls out to eat, instead of worrying about what really matters. Now, a lot of y'all might be in this position right now, and you guys got to realize, if you want to get rich, if you want to become successful, you have to invest your time right. You cannot be doing the same thing every single day expecting to get rich. You cannot be having the same bad habits expecting that something is going to be handed to you. I talk about this in my shorts. If you want to get rich, you have to cut out the bad habits that are leading you down in the wrong path. Put yourself in a position where you will be successful, even if it takes time. I ain't gonna lie. The guy that grinded, when I did the two examples, the guy who grinded and invested his money, like I said, over time, he got rich. Like I said, any money that instead of going out to eat, he put that money to investments. Instead of going out with his friends, he put that money to investments. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if you're not investing your money, if you're not investing your time, if you are not learning a skill, you're not going to become rich. Like I said, you can have a 9 to 5 while going after work to go wash some cars, making an extra 300 whoop-de-whoop that same day, 200 that same day. And guess what? Now you can put that money into investments, and now you're doubling your money. A bunch of y'all do not want to learn a skill. Y'all are too lazy to learn a skill, but you guys would rather go out and blow your money and then say, I want to become rich. Stop putting yourself in a position where you're not going to become rich. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's been countless of times where I've seen people complain about money, complain about working a 9 to 5, complain about getting up every single day early in the morning to go put in that work. You have to work smarter, not harder. I know y'all heard that saying. I know y'all heard that term. Work smarter, not harder. Stop going every day, 5 in the morning, you feel me? Or 9, even 9. Every single day, working. By the time you get home, you don't feel like doing nothing. And then you feel me? You're not making no extra bread. While these other people, they know at the end of the day, this 9 to 5 is temporary. They know that it's not going to be for too long. They know that the investments they are putting in, they know that the time they're putting in is going to have a greater outcome later down the line. Versus the other person, he's, I'm tired from work. I just need some time off, so I'm going to go to the club. I'm going to blow this money. I'm going to take this girl. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. It's nothing wrong with hanging out with your peoples, but you got to learn how to say no sometimes and invest in yourself. And I talk about that a lot in my shorts, but you guys have to really take that into consideration. At the end of the day, you guys are really going to realize that time is money. And if you are wasting your time, okay, the world will keep spinning and you will keep working that same 9 to 5. So go out there and grind. Go out there and get that money. I'm not going to lie. When I finished school, I realized it's levels to this. I'm out here trying to invest my time. I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to, get money. It's other kids out there that are still stuck up on partying. They're still stuck up on hanging out, not doing nothing for themselves. And where do you think the levels are going to change to this? They will stay down in that same position. And I'm not speaking down on nobody. I'm just saying the truth. They're going to stay down in that same position where they are at only because they are comfortable with staying in that same position. They are comfortable with being broke. Rather than me, I know that me investing my time, me building something, whether it's a platform, whether it's a skill like this YouTube, I know over time it's going to make me money. I know over time people are going to recognize what I'm saying and it's going to make me profit. You feel me? I appreciate everyone that watching my videos that, show support. But it's because, look, I am building a fan base. I'm building, people. I'm building a platform where people also want to grow. They also want to succeed. So it's like, learn how to invest your time. Learn how to invest your money, because at the end of the day, we all have cell phones. If you're watching this video, most likely you're on a cell phone, you're on a computer, you're on an iPad. If you have that tool, you can easily go make money. A lot of y'all do not want to take the time to learn how to make money. It's a lot of people that will click on this video and click off because they do not want to know the real sauce when it comes to, getting money. So if y'all watch to this moment, just, put a laughing emoji. Y'all put a laughing emoji or put the hundreds emoji. Put the laughing and the hundreds emoji if you got to this point. But realize that, like I said, time is money. And if you do not invest your time in learning a skill, if you do not invest your time and invest in your money and sacrificing the temporary fun, you will not become rich, because I promise you, getting money is easy. Another thing you guys got to realize, that you got to stop telling yourself that opportunities are limited. There's so much opportunities in the world, especially if you're on social media. If you are having a cell phone in your hand, an iPad in your hand, you have countless opportunities. You can do whatever. You have a whole machine. You can, do a whole lot. We have AI now. You can make money with AI. A lot of y'all do not realize that. You guys are using AI to get your work done, cheat on whatever, a test, whatever it might be. But you can use AI to make you good bread. I'm not gonna lie, AI tells you stuff when it comes to investing in stocks, when it comes to trading, when it comes to crypto. It tells you a whole lot. So use these tools to your advantage. And that's how I'm gonna end it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all subscribe and follow for more. Like, share, do whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.